New this morning, authorities in New Mexico have released a lengthy report offering new detail on the final days before legendary actor Gene Hackman and his wife died in their home. Now, included in these last emails, phone calls and internet searches by Hackman's wife, possibly giving new insight into health issues that they were facing. What I should have said is that included in all of this are emails and phone calls that give new insight. Authorities say Hackman's wife died of a rare rodent-borne disease. Hackman is believed to have died about a week later. CNN's Veronica Miracle has all the new reporting on this. Veronica, what are you learning? What's in all this communication?
Yeah, John, authorities released hours of video. They also released more than 700 photos of the scene, which really paint a picture of the final moments of the Hackmans right before they died. We do want to warn you that these images are disturbing, though the bodies have been blurred. When the deputies first arrive on scene, they encounter Betsy Hackman Arakawa's body. You see this heartbreaking image of one of their two living dogs guarding her body. They spend a lot of time trying to coax that dog away. Then they make their way through the house. They eventually find Gene Hackman's body in another part of the home. We now know, based on the autopsy results, that Betsy Arakawa Hackman died from the hantavirus, and she likely died days before Gene Hackman did. We also know that she was his caretaker, and so when she died, authorities say that Gene Hackman was unable to care for himself. He had advanced Alzheimer's, according to the autopsy report, as well as heart disease. A dead dog was also found in a crate and likely died from dehydration. Now, hantavirus, the disease that Arakawa died from, is a rare disease that humans can get from contact with rodents. According to the Mayo Clinic, symptoms include flu-like illnesses, as well as respiratory complications and headaches. And according to this trove of data released by investigators, Betsy was actually looking on her computer for COVID and flu-like symptoms. She also apparently was looking for medical services on the morning of February 12th, which authorities believe is the day that she died. John?
Yeah, and hantavirus can create symptoms like that. So obviously, she was, or presumably I should say, she was feeling something like that when she was searching along those lines?
Right. It's likely that she was not feeling well. We also understand, according to her emails, that Gene Hackman, she tested him for COVID and he tested negative, but apparently he wasn't feeling well. And according to a health risk assessment of the property that the New Mexico Department of Health conducted a week after the Hackmans died, they actually found that the primary residence was clean. However, 8 outbuildings, including 2 guest houses, garages, and sheds, had rats' nests as well as dead rats, and there were rats in the outbuildings on the property. And according to the CDC, it's any kind of exposure to rodents, their feces or saliva, that can become airborne, and that's how the hantavirus can be contracted. And so just a dire warning here to certainly be very well protected if you are entering areas that have any kind of rodents and you are attempting to clean that area up. John?
Veronica, it's Kate. I'm just wondering, with this lengthy report that's put out from authorities, is this now the conclusion of their investigation and look into what happened to the legendary actor and his wife?
Yes, absolutely. This is the information that, we had certainly been waiting for. The initial press conference where they released the cause of death based on the autopsy results really did give the full picture. However, the body camera results, the body camera images that we're seeing and the photos and the videos really give us further detail into how they died. Kate?
Veronica Miracle, thank you so much for sharing all this new reporting. Appreciate it.